that time, there was a tiny, tiny blue dolphin who lived in the bottom of the sewer system underneath Cache Valley. And this little dolphin somehow made it all the way to Bear Lake and started swimming around in Bear Lake. Unfortunately for him, he swam a little too deep once and awakened the Great Bear Lake Monster. So, there was a young parasailer nearby who was just, floating along, having a grand old time, parasailing and whatnot. And then the Bear Lake Monster went up and swallowed the boat that was pulling him in the parachute hole, which terrified him quite a bit. But the cable broke and started just free floating. There was a giant gust of wind that carried him all the way, way far away. Carried him all the way to New Mexico. And he landed right at the top of Indian School Road. There were a few people there at the top of Indian School Road as well that had some longboards there. They were going to ride the ditches. And he asked them if they had any food, because he'd been floating for close to 5 days and only able to drink clouds and other things that he would and he was only able to eat other various varieties of things that he was able to catch with his hands. He floated through a swarm of bugs, and different things. He caught one bird, but didn't eat it. Tried, couldn't really. But so he was very hungry. They said that they didn't, but they had an extra skate, and they could, if he could keep up, they would take him down to lunch and have some lunch. He said, okay. So he hopped on, and he started going down. He started going down really, really fast, carving the huge cement walls that go down Indian School Road and the cement ditches in Albuquerque, New Mexico. And he got going so fast that eventually it was time to stop. And he turned, and he carved up one of the walls and shot out into the desert. Unfortunately landed right on top of a giant barrel cactus. And he let out this blood-curdling scream. And it was the loudest scream ever recorded by man. It was so loud that the tiny blue dolphin that was in Bear Lake remembered his scream from when he was cut loose by the Bear Lake Monster. And the dolphin then decided it was time to save his life. So he swam as fast as he could. Since he was a tiny blue dolphin, he was able to swim really, really fast. And he swam, and he jumped out of the water, and then he landed on the ground. And he was swimming so fast, he swam right into the ground. And he swam all the way to Indian School Road in New Mexico. And came out and was going to attempt to save him. But unfortunately, dolphins can't survive without water. And so, the poor tiny blue dolphin died right next to the man that was on the barrel cactus.